Welcome into tomorrow. I'm Dave Graveline. We're at the University of Notre Dame hockey rink here in South Bend, Indiana this week with our friends from Tire Rack. And the director of Tire Information is Woody Rogers. Woody, welcome into tomorrow. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, as a matter of fact. Tell me what we're going to be doing here on the ice with a couple of vehicles and, of course, some interesting tires.
Yes, we're hoping to demonstrate for drivers that live in the snow belt that winter tires really are worth it. You know, those of you that are down in the southern climates, like home from Miami for you may not need winter tires. But as you move farther into the snow belt, winter weather becomes a large part of your driving conditions during the winter season, which can last up to 5 months for most people in the snow belt. We like to say Thanksgiving to tax time is a good time to have your winter tires on the vehicle. We're hoping to demonstrate the advantage of a winter tire versus the traditional all-season tire that many people are accustomed to and think that's as good as it gets. But I hope we can demonstrate that there's actually better when it comes to slippery ice traction with that dedicated winter tire.
And of course, the vast majority of our audience is dealing with winter around the country. We've even got 2 affiliates in Alaska, and all of our listeners there certainly have to deal with this on a much more regular basis, almost year-round. So what are the kinds of things that you're going to have me doing, test driving on the ice, mind you, this Miami boy, here at the University of Notre Dame rink?
Well, when we think about winter driving, most people think about snow, but the worst condition that you're going to encounter as a driver is actually ice. It can be black ice, it can be the glare ice of an intersection, or it's just freezing rain that turns to ice when it lands on that cold bridge deck or the cold roadway. So we've come into the Compton Family Ice Arena to use the ice rink and the icy surface here to demonstrate that kind of a condition. So we're going to have you be the test driver for the day, accelerating across the intersection, a simulated intersection, as fast as you can, relying on the traction of the tires in these all-wheel drive vehicles. We're also going to have you do a panic stop. An emergency has happened on the road in front of you, and you have to stop or try to stop before running into something that might be on the road. We'll rely on the stability control and traction control and ABS that's built into these vehicles, but all of those technology features rely on the traction that the tires can provide. They don't make traction. They just utilize whatever the tires can deliver.
And the technology in designing these tires has come a long way over the last several years, right?
It really has, and it just marches forward year over year over year. The tires today, the winter tires, are not the snow tires that you and I might have known from our childhood when our parents put those 2 knobby tires on the back of the family station wagon. Today's tires are winter season tires. They're designed for the cold of winter. It could be cold, clear roads, wet roads, slush, snow, or ice, whatever you're going to encounter. Whenever your daily driving in winter season is in the low 40s or below that, it's a good time to consider putting winter tires on your vehicle.
I like how you say from Thanksgiving to tax time, because it's an easy thing to remember. And again, for the most part, everywhere in the northern part of the country and beyond, we have stations in Canada that carry the show too. So there's a lot of the audience that says, yeah, what's the deal? And how important is it to actually have winter tires? I mean, we have 2 vehicles, one marked all season, which a lot of people apparently think is good enough. Not necessarily, as we're going to experience, right?
Well, they're good, but they're not great, right? All-season tires, or the traditional mud and snow tire that we all kind of think of, like the all-season tires on this vehicle behind us, they are designed to work adequately well in cold temperatures, but they're not optimized for that part of their driving environment. That's where the winter tire really can shine with its special tread rubber compound, very high-tech mixture, the internal construction, and especially the tread pattern. Every tire needs 3 basic things to deliver its performance, whether it's a racing tire, an off-road mud tire, an all-season tire, or a winter tire. The right tread pattern, the appropriate tread compound, and sufficient volume of open space to deal with all that loose slush, snow, or rain that you might be encountering in a wintry environment.
So you guys, of course, taking a chance. I think Notre Dame taking a chance, letting me drive on ice, this Miami boy. But now we've gotten through the simulated intersection with a panic stop. Now what?
Now it's you've come to the panic stop, but maybe it's not a panic situation. You're just driving around a corner and you don't realize how icy the roadway may be in that corner. So we're going to set up a cornering demonstration marked out with orange pylons to simulate a 90-degree corner that you might encounter out in the real world. We're going to approach that corner at the same speed in both vehicles. We're going to target 10 miles an hour driving speed. This is a real test, so you have to do it the same in both vehicles, and we'll see what the difference is in the results. One tire might make it. The other tire, maybe not. We'll see.
And then, not to be outdone by those two real-world scenarios there, we also will have a tug-of-war, you're telling me?
Well, we're going to try a tug-of-war to see. These are all-wheel drive vehicles. Is all-wheel drive enough? Can the all-season equipped all-wheel drive vehicle overpower the winter tire equipped vehicle? We're going to find out with a tug-of-war.
Take your foot off the damn brake. And the people around us that are not getting off the rink, they have a lot of faith in this South Florida guy driving on ice.
Well, I'm a risk-averse kind of a guy. I drive on winter tires here in the snowy South Bend area all winter long because I want the best safety technology that I can equip myself with. My car has lots of great tech. I want the tires to have the winter technology, the advanced technology to give them all the traction they can have when I need it the most. On a nice, clear, dry day, it's easy. Your tires have so much reserve traction, it's not a problem if I'm paying attention as a driver. But as the traction level goes down, as the visibility at night or in bad snowy conditions starts to drop, I might be surprised by something that's happening on the road in front of me. And that's when I really need the safety net of very good traction in those wintry conditions.
And we can even learn more by visiting TireRack.com, rumor has it.
Rumor has it, it is true. At TireRack.com, we have lots of products available, but also information to help you choose a tire that's right for the season and conditions you're going to encounter where you live. Because really, the right tire is what fits best with how, where, and what you drive.
Love it. Woody, thanks for spending a few minutes with us on Into Tomorrow. I look forward to talking with you much more in depth on future broadcasts.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for being here.
It's my pleasure. Stay tuned Into Tomorrow and visit intotomorrow.com for the entire radio interviews this week as well. And, of course, all the fun here at the Notre Dame University hockey rink. And wish me luck.